Michael Jordan with AB Friendly Company out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, and you're here at the Underground Meadery. So we're getting towards the end of February. We've got a couple more meats to show you for February. February was using oranges. So we're going into a more advanced mead making. So real quick, I wanted to make this one pretty kind of fun. Valentine's Day is a time of February. People either love Valentine's Day or hate Valentine's Day. So we're going to make it enjoyable for everybody, and we're going to make a mead called My Bloody Valentine. Kind of an interesting mead that we're going to make. We're going to actually incorporate fruit, candies, and really do something cool. As you can see, I've already started my jug. This has 3 pounds of our AB Friendly Company clover honey. 1 pound jar, so I've already dumped 3 pounds in here. I've used my coffee pot hot method to get all the sugars out of the jars and reduce down the honey into it. So this has 4 cups of hot water from a coffee pot. And what we're going to do is, I found a really good batch of oranges that I like. They're called Moro oranges, and they have purple innards. So you can use blood oranges, but these are purple. Really super cool to look at. So they're a purple orange. We're going to be using 8 ounces of Red Hots candy. We're going to be using the Red Star Blue Pack of the Chivas that we're going to be using for this mix. And you're going to need a coffee grinder, which is kind of something new that you're going to see us using. So basically what I'm going to do is, first off, is we're going to put the purple blood oranges in, right? Kind of juice them a little bit as you push them in. And I'm using 2 of the blood oranges. And we're hoping that when this is all said and done, this will have a red tint. Remember, we're making a Bloody Valentine mead. And we call it that because use a blood orange, and you're going to use Red Hots. So it's going to be a little cinnamony and oranges, almost like a Joe's Ancient Orange Mead. But we're going to be using a blood orange. But these are purple. So it's going to give it a really dark tint to the mead, which will be super cool. All right, so I'm putting in 2 of these oranges. You can see I'm juicing them a little bit as I go to get them through. And like rind, everything. If you wanted to zest these, you could. I usually just juice mine directly in. So this is a fun mead to make and a super cool one to drink for Valentine's Day. It's a good one if you don't like Valentine's Day, or if you like Valentine's Day. It's going to leave a good taste in your mouth. And you can already see our base mix already starting to change to a darker reddish color. So that's going to be really cool. So the coffee grinder, Red Hots. We're adding 2 9-ounce packs of Red Hots. And what this does is this makes the candy break up so it dissolves faster. Instead of taking a long time for the candy to dissolve, we're already just going ahead and adding this directly in. And you can see our candy's already deeply powdered, right? So this is going to give us a good cinnamon base to this, and it's going to give us a good red color. So with the deep purple oranges that we're using and the red hots, we should be getting a more red color for this. And it smells really super good because I can already smell it because we grinded up the red hots. And you can see the color already changing. So this is going to be a reddish colored mead. We're going to add in our water. Now you can use any type of water. We're using water from a well that's ran through a reverse osmosis machine. So that way it doesn't have any chlorine or fluoride and other additives in it. Now, I am going to jostle this a little bit before I add any more water. Make sure everything's kind of mixed in with the honey and the sugars and stuff that are in it. Kind of get the candy and the oranges and everything mixed together. Now, as always, I've already made my label. February 23rd, 2017, My Bloody Valentine mead, 3 pounds of clover honey, 2 blood oranges, 2 boxes of red hots, 18 ounces, 1 pack of blue Red Star Premier Shiraz, 1 gallon of water from the well. We're going to get the starting temperature and the starting gravities. And if you're ever going to have one, you should be drinking one. Yeah, really super good on a Valentine's Day. We'll make up for all that love lost, that's for sure. So we're going to get our tube, our hydrometer, and our temperature. So I'm using a candy thermometer temperature gauge. Right now the temperature here is 74. So we're just going to stick that in there real quick. I like all my temperatures around 72. Now with the coffee pot and then adding the water, all might have been balancing out pretty good. I am going to get a electronic thermometer out and I'm going to show you a different measure of shooting a temperature so you guys can actually see the temperatures, because I think it's kind of hard to see the candy thermometer. Man, you can just see this is going to be a quick fermentation. This right here says it's at 75, so this is a little warmer than room temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and add this a little bit to it. See if I can get some of this foam out of the way here. Alright. Remember to fill your tube a little more than halfway. As you can see, we use our tube a lot. So it's a definite tool that you're going to need. Alright, give it a little spin. Throw everything around from it. That is 1.1. 1.1000. Alright, so we're starting this one off at 75 degrees. and the starting gravity was 1.100. Now I could add some more to it to try to get up the starting gravity. I think this is a pretty good starting gravity. Your Joe's Ancient Orange Mead is a 1.110, so it's about 110. So this is about the same as a Joe's Ancient Orange. Remember, I leave just a little bit at the bottom so I can taste it. Oh yeah. Has a good orange flavor, and the cinnamon comes right out through it. This is almost identical to using natural spices for Joe's Ancient Orange Mead, but we're using a different type of orange than a big fruitful orange. We're using 2 blood oranges, or these ones are actually purple Marrow oranges, so that's going to have a darker content. Hopefully when this is all balanced out, it'll look like a Joe's Ancient Orange Mead. So hopefully that this will turn out exactly what we want, which I'm sure it will. This is not my first time using candies. I'm a big fan of using candies. Now, you could pour some of this into a 1 cup and then dump your starting mix into it. But I'm just going to go ahead and I have never had any problems with the dry batch. Unless my yeast is bad. I keep my yeast refrigerated. Our refrigerator right now is holding around 100 and some bags of different yeast. So I've never had a yeast really go bad on me. And I just usually just dump it in and give it a jostle. Just try to get the mead down so it's not caked on the top. Oh, and you can already see, look how red the mix is getting towards the bottom, right? So it's a Valentine's Day mix. With the Joe's Ancient Orange Mead, you're not going to get the color. And it has to do with definitely the colored dye from the red hops. But this is going to turn out almost the same, but it's going to have a more red color. So you've just basically seen us make My Bloody Valentine mead. We're going to put the balloon on it. We'll check this probably in about 2 weeks to see how it looks. And get her going. Hey, I'm Michael Jordan with the Underground Meadery, AB Friendly Company. You just saw us made a quick batch of 1 gallon of My Bloody Valentine mead. Hey, thanks for tuning in and enjoying a good mead.